Hello, I'm Ashley from Through the Loop Yarn Craft, and today we are going to make the With Whip Cold Cup Cozy. These are perfect for your cold drinks on hot summer days for a couple of reasons. It helps hold that condensation in from getting on everything and also keeps it from being too slippery when you've got some of those slippery style cups. I find them really handy and helpful to use, and of course, they're just so cute. For this pattern, we'll be using Bernat Maker Home Dec yarn, which is great for helping soak up some of that condensation and also that modern bulky look. We'll need about 50 yards of it, and it's a 5 bulky weight. I'll also be using a 7mm crochet hook. I've got my furl streamline here, and then scissors and your yarn needle. The finished size laid flat is about 4.5 inches wide and about 6.5 from top to bottom. It will fit a pretty much a standard any cold cup that you may have. We're going to use a variety of stitches for this one to get some great texture in there, and we will go over all of those throughout the video. While you're here, I invite you to hit that like and subscribe button to stay up to date on any new videos and tutorials I have, as well as check out some of the other ones I have. I'm so glad you're joining me today to make this cold cup cozy. So let's gather our supplies and start crocheting. All right, so to begin the With Whip Cold Cup Cozy, we're actually going to start with our magic circle. If you don't know or don't want to do the magic circle, you could do a chain 4 and slip stitch those together to form your circle. So where I've got my magic circle, and then I'm just going to chain 1, and we're going to do 6 half double crochet into the 5 and slip stitch to the first stitch to join the circle together. And we're going to chain 1, and we are ready to start round 2. So for round 2, we're just going to do 2 half double crochets in each stitch around for a total of 12 half. Half double crochets. You're just going to slip stitch to the first stitch to join round 2 and chain 1, and we have our round 2. For round 3, we're going to start with 2 half double crochets in the first stitch and 1 half double crochet in the next stitch. And then 2 half double crochets in the next. And 1 in this next stitch. And we're just going to repeat that all the way around. And we want a total of 18 stitches. And there's my 18 stitches. So we'll just join to that first stitch and close up round 3. Now for round 4, this is the bottom of our cup, so we're done with our base. So now we're just going to do a single crochet in the back loop only of each stitch around. So when we insert our hook, go through the V and pick up that back loop only. We're not going to go under the V and pick up both. We want a total of 18 single crochet back loop only for round 4. So I've completed my 18, and then we can just join to the first stitch and chain 1. And that, doing in the back loop, was what helps give us our start for working upwards. And so there is the base of the cup. So now for round 5, we're going to do 2 single crochet in the first stitch. We're going to go through both loops like a normal stitch this time. Then we're going to single crochet 1 into the next 2 stitches. Then we're going to do 2 single crochet into this stitch, and then 1 single crochet in the next 2 stitches. So we are increasing our stitch count in this round again. Want a total of 24 single crochets. Just repeat that around. So 2 single crochet and then 1 in the next 2. So I have completed my 24 single crochets, and we can join that, and we're going to chain 2 at the end of round 5. So there we can see we are starting to grow up the side now. So round 5, we're going to do some fun stitches and start working on some of that texture, or sorry, round 6. So for round 6, we're going to skip the first 2 stitches, 1, 2, and we're going to double crochet into the next stitch. Then we're going to chain 1, and then we're going to cross back over and do a double crochet into that first stitch, leaving 1 unworked stitch in between. And we're just going to make like a cross stitch there. So then we're going to just repeat that around. We're going to skip 2 stitches and work into the third, making a double crochet, chain 1, and then we're going to double crochet into the first skip stitch, again leaving 1 unworked stitch in between. And that is our repeats for this round, with a total of 16 double crochet. So making sure you don't work into this stitch that we already used, skip the next 2, double crochet, chain 1, and then double crochet into the first skip stitch. So I've got my 16 double crochets, and we're just going to join to the top of the first stitch and chain 1. So there we go. We are moving on to round 7. This is going to be a round of single crochets. So we're going to single crochet into that first stitch. And then we're going to single crochet into the space between our double crochets here, right around that chain 1. And then we're going to single crochet into the double crochet. And then a single crochet into the next stitch. And we're just going to repeat that all the way around. And so next will be single crochet into this space here and single crochet into the stitch. And we want a total of 24 single crochets for this round. So I've completed round 7 and slip stitched to the top of the first stitch with my 24 single crochets, and then we are going to chain 2. So round 8 is going to be similar to round 6 where we're doing the cross stitches, but with another slight variation. So we're going back to our double crochets, going to skip the first 2 stitches and double crochet into the next. And chain 1. And this time, instead of doing a crossover with our double crochet, we're going to do a front post double crochet around the first double crochet from below. So we're going to use, there's the one crossing over and the one behind. We're going to be using the one behind. So we're going to yarn over, reach all the way down, front post around that double crochet, pull your yarn up, and complete the double crochet. And that's what we're going to repeat all the way across for round 8. So let's do that again. We're going to skip 2 stitches and double crochet into the third. Chain 1. And then we're going to front post double crochet around the first one here. And pull that yarn up and complete your double crochet. And this is the stitch where we're going to get that really nice texture. So keep repeating that all the way around, and we're going to have 8 double crochet and 8 front post double crochet for this round. So I've finished round 8, so we're just going to slip stitch to the top of that first one there and join that round together and chain 1. So round 7 and 8 were our repeat rounds. So round 7 was just the single crochets around, and round 8 was the double crochet with the front post double crochet. And we're going to repeat that for rounds 9 to 17. If you do want it a little shorter, you can do less repeats. So go ahead and repeat round 7, again, just the single crochets around, and round 8, the double crochet with the front post double crochet until round 17 is complete, and then we will meet back here for the last 2 rounds. All right, so here I am. I've finished my 17 rounds. Now you may see that I have changed colors of yarn. I lost at Yarn Chicken and I didn't quite have enough of the aqua color to finish, so I restarted with the clay color and I caught right back up. So for round 18 and 19 moving forward, we're just going to do a single crochet in each stitch around for both rounds for a total of 24 stitches in each round. And that will complete this cozy up. So go ahead and do 2 rounds of single crochets, and then we will meet back here and finish this off. I've got my 24 stitches done for round 18 and 19, and we are ready to tie that off. And now you can go ahead and weave in all your ends, and we are all done. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed making the With Whip Cold Cup Cozy. I know this is one of my favorite cozies to use for my iced white chocolate mochas all summer long. While you're here, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button and keep up to date on everything Through the Loop Yarn Craft. And I can't wait to crochet along with you again next time. Thanks so much for joining me. Bye for now.